Hello YouTube and welcome to Chef Lethal Plays Path of Exile slow walkthrough series. I'm Chef Lethal. Let's get started, shall we? Alright, so last episode we made it to the prison, if I recall. So let me take a look and see at the inventory, see if we have any good items, anything that we want to equip or change. We do not. I'm amassing a nice collection of iron rings. And we've got this driftwood scepter, which is tempting to use. So let's play around with this. Okay, so one of the big things about Path of Exile is crafting. Okay, and you can get into a lot of different crafting things. So yeah, most of the highest end game items are crafted by people, not just found on the ground. In fact, 9 times out of 10, what you find on the ground is going to be much worse than what you could create yourself. So let's play around with this driftwood scepter here for a second. So it's a plain old white item. It's 3 sockets, 3 links. I really like that. And I'm tempted to see if we can make something better than this goat hide buckler that we're using, or even just the tribal scepter. So I'm going to look at my currency items here, and I've got here normal item to magic item. Let's hit this with the orb of transmutation, and that didn't really do much for us. That really did not do much for us. So we got gain 1 mana per enemy killed. That stinks. We do have this other form of currency that I have not talked about yet, Orb of Alteration. It tells you exactly what it does. It will re-roll the modifiers on the item. Magic item. So we have a magic blue item here, Driftwood Scepter of Absorption. And when I hit it with this Alteration Shard, or Alteration Orb, it is going to re-roll that gain 1 mana per enemy killed. I may get 2 modifiers, or I may just stick to 1, but it will be different than what we have. So I'm going to right-click and then left-click on the item. Okay, 5% increased attack speed and 1 to 2 physical damage. That's not really great. We don't do physical damage, so this still stinks. So I'm not. I'm just being real. This is now. I'm not going to waste any more currency on that. That's not good. Okay, I do want to get this added fire damage somewhere. Ideally, if we had a third link here, if we had a red, blue, that would be game changing for us right now. Red, blue. Red, blue. Let's see, what can we do? Well, I think right now we just have to kind of hope to find it in the wild. Let's continue to the caged brute, travel to the prison. So we have to go up here to the prison. Luckily, we ended the last episode there. And then the way forward is just telling us this is basically the end goal for Act 1 to be completed. You know, in some ways, Act 1 is the hardest act because you're still figuring out your gear and you don't maybe not even be too totally familiar with the game itself. I also want to mention I'm recording this first batch all in a small group of time and kind of spacing out my uploads. So if you make a comment on episode 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, and I haven't responded to you yet in a video, it's just because I haven't caught up yet. But typically, if you're going to ask a question in a comment, I'm going to just reply in comments. Or if you send me a tweet or something, I will reply there. So we need to explore the prison and find and kill Brutus. So I'm going. Oh, we got some good monsters here. Oops, my fingers were messed up here. Oh my gosh. Lightning and shock resistant. Good. Gonna keep on. There we go. Oh, nice. Some good items there. Okay, this is great. This is our first introduction. This is the introduction, I guess, to the Trials of Ascendancy. So over the course of the campaign, there are several of these trials, and they're like little puzzle areas that open up a larger trial area. It's hard to say what exactly it is, but basically your ascendancy. This helps unlock the ascendancy for your character. And what the ascendancy is what makes our marauder become a juggernaut. And 9 times out of 10, maybe 99 times out of 100, character classes are referred to by their ascendancy, not their base class. So you'll see things like Saboteur or Pathfinder, and those are all ascendancies of the base classes that we see during character creation. So this is a simple spike puzzle. The goal here is not to get hit, so this is literally just a pattern going sequentially. And we're going to come around here and hit this lever. I'm going to wait for this to come back round and then come back through here. Now, oh no, I have to go back. That's right. Okay, so I have to go back the way from whence I came. So I'm going to pause here and wait for it to come back. If you get hit by this, it is going to hurt. It does percent-based damage, so the first time you do it, it's not going to kill you, but boy oh boy, the damage will scare you. I can almost guarantee that. Alright, we just made it that one. There we go. Blink out of there. We got more spikes here. So I just got hit by that one, and see, it brought me down. I've got life regen, so okay, so I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go here. This is a pretty easy pattern. It does damage, NPCs and monsters and stuff too. So that part's kind of nice. Got a cheeky level up here. Nice. I'm gonna grab these items. Well, skip those. Okay, and when you reach the end, you tap on the plaque.
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
You get a nice exposition from Izaro, and we have a passive point. And I do believe we just follow the tree. Oh my, my computer restarted earlier because we had a power surge. I did not have Path of Building open. Should have checked that before the thing. Oh my goodness, I don't have the I don't have the build guide saved in my list. Okay. Crisis averted. I added it and saved it to my Path of Building profile. That's embarrassing. All right, so we're just gonna keep following this up until we get to here, and then we're gonna go straight up to here. This keystone. That's not a keystone. It's a notable. So that's actually a really good node there. Okay, cool. So we hit the thing here. Summon Phantasm. I will upgrade that, and then we will go through the portal. So that's great. Now we just need to continue going through the area here and finding all the bad guys. We got this guy. He looks scary. I think I got... No, he's still there. He is definitely still there. More mana. The wall. The flames. Come back, dude. Nice. Oh, we got a new ring and a scepter and flame wall. Okay. I can't remember. Are we supposed to be using scepters? Like, ideally, does this guy want me to use scepters? He does want me to use scepters, so we have a new one. So this is good. Let's keep on moving. And I'll just blink through those guys. There are ways to make crossblink just way powered. In fact, in one of my recent playthroughs, it was my primary damage source, was just blinking through packs of enemies. It was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I really enjoyed it. We have this guy here. He's gonna cause a problem. Extra fire damage and exposure. Come back, dude. Are you kidding me? Dude, come back. This should get him. He was a very mobile character, so he did not want to go down easily into the night. I think there's another necromancer here too. There's another one. Oh, we're out of mana. Very slow regen on the mana.
I cannot do this yet.
Very, very slow. We found the exit. I'll definitely take this sword and head to the upper prison. The game showing us exactly where to go. I want to check to see how many scrolls, portal scrolls I have. I've got a few. Thinking I'm gonna have to go and go back to town just to fill up my mana. Since these monsters are taking a bit, I need to like kind of more rely on the flame wall and the flame totem to do their work. Because when I'm using the rolling magma, it's using a lot more mana. Because it's, you know, it's an active skill. The placing of a wall and a totem is more of like a passive situation. Even though it's not technically passive, it just doesn't constantly use mana. So this will help me get more mana flask charges. So there's an elevation jump here. This doesn't really matter. Ooh. I don't know why this quiver is green. Take this. Oh man, I can't. Here, we can manipulate what we have here and grab this. And I'm just gonna, oh, okay, so there's the exit. We just need to kind of find the way to get to over there. Opening doors. You notice I'm not clicking on really many of the chests. Just kind of, if I'm there, I'm gonna click on them. In many cases, the loot pool can be anything. Like you could find the most valuable item in the game in a chest. It's just you have to look at risk versus reward. Would you rather be killing all these monsters and getting experience and their drops, or spending all your time opening chests and kicking barrels in hopes that you get something good? Like if I'm standing around waiting for things to die, I don't mind clicking on a barrel to get it to see what's in there. All right, I'm gonna hit this portal scroll here and head back home for just a minute. I do want to just unload my inventory. I'm not gonna check anything right now. I'm just gonna unload. Okay, I lied. I do want to check out this ring. It's got a ton of cold resistance. Look at that. 22 cold resistance, 3 to all attributes, and plus 9% increased elemental damage. This is great. So I'm going to take off my coral ring and add this ring instead. That's a great upgrade. And I believe I wanted red, blue, I need red, red, blue. That's going to be a tricky one to get. That's for Holy Flame Totem. Yeah, red, red, blue. So if I see a red, red, blue item like this, these boots would be great if that were 3 link. This armor would be great if it were 3 link. So some of these are just so close, but not quite there, which is a bummer. But that's okay. I'm not going to go through my inventory right now and do all the upgrades and stuff. I'm going to go back out and... Okay, so we're in the new area. We're in the upper prison. And I'm just going to keep on moving. You can absolutely click on... You see these books in the world. Those are...
Your brawn is about to meet its match, Brute. Give the warden my regards.
So that's piety. We're going to get to know her quite a bit through the acts. One way or another. So we have to find and fight the warden right now, who is Brutus. And he's a toughie, and he's got some pretty tough moves, but I think we can win the day, especially if we just keep up with their flame wall and the totems. Should be okay. We can read Shavron's journal if we want.
His legion slaughtered, along with every eternal man, woman, and child from Lionized wash at the foot of our axiom.
Again, so much lore you could get stuck in. I think the warden's gonna be really close here. What did I just say about chests? Barrels. Alright, here. I think this is the... We're getting there. Oh, there he is. Alright, so you see the slam he does. We're gonna try to ignore that. He does that. He has a hook that he uses, kind of like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. And I'm just gonna try to run circles and place totems. Oh, big slams. Watch out for those. Yeah, I guess sometimes he will target our totem, which is pretty nice. Throw some magma balls at him. Oh, watch out.
Let me embrace you.
Please don't. Yeah, see, there he is attacking our totem like a dingbat. We just inundate him with flame walls here.
Let me embrace you.
Okay, so we're out of mana. This is a problem. There's no minions around to kill.
Let me embrace you.
Alright, so as I can, I'm just gonna put down totems and try to just run in circles.
Let me embrace you.
Nope. Pay attention, chef. Ooh. Stay close. So this isn't great. I would maybe recommend... Oh, he got me. I would maybe recommend an extra mana potion. And I just feel like it's not doing a ton of damage. No, target my totem, dude. There you go. I think I noticed he turns more of a golden color if he's getting hit with the totem fire behind the firewall. Whoa. Please stop it. It's gotta be close, man. This is rough. But pretty easy to dodge a lot of this stuff. There we go.
Your spirit is the plaything of the
Decent items here. Let's look. If we see anything good? You can see the little icons too. It kind of tells you what's there. I'll take the smaller items. Don't take up so much space in the inventory. Although, honestly, we have an open wide inventory, so I'll take everything. I'm holding Alt to see if anything else is hidden. It's not. So let's keep on moving. We can read the order of protection. I'm going to go to the Warden's Chambers and take a look. There's a letter of instruction over here. I'm going to ignore that. You can certainly click on that and listen to the excellent voice acting. I go to Prisoner's Gate. So far, so great. We're going to Prisoner's Gate. And a waypoint. Alright, so it wants us to travel back to Lionized Watch. I'm going to try to do that really quick before all these monsters get me. And we did. Talk to Tarkleigh for your reward.
The warden's free of his own prison.
Alright, the warden's free. We're going to grab Vitality. I like Leap Slam, but I think you have to have... requires Axe, Mace, Scepter, Sword, or Staff. Yeah, so we're going to click on Vitality and grab that reward. Wants us to talk to Nessa.
For some, death is welcome.
Okay, not really much to talk about there, Nessa. Let's take a look at our inventory, our stash. Nothing that I really want as far as sockets go. So I can take a look here at what I want to get rid of. And I'm going to get rid of all of this.
Farewell.
Got us one Orb of Transmutation. So those were all unidentified magic items. That'll get you that. This is Vitality. I'm going to add that. Now this is an aura that will reserve a percentage of mana. Or in this case, it's a flat amount. 28 mana. So it's going to take out whatever maximum I have. I have 145. It's going to instantly cut, boom, 28 out of that. And you'll see that it'll be like grayed out. But it's a buff. It's a permanent buff that grants us life regeneration, which is awesome, of course. So let's take a look here. We've got this primitive staff we don't need to use. Copper sword, chainmail tunic. I think we determined that none of this is particularly useful for us. So I'm going to continue blue, green. Right. Oh man, if that were linked, that would be so good. But it's not. And you know what? Let's just get rid of the chest place too.
Yes?
So we clear everything up, and for it we get all of this.
Be well.
Okay. No big deal. No big deal at all. Why was this scepter only one-handed? I guess there's some of them are just different. No big deal. Let's see, where are we at? Travel to Prisoner's Gate. that's the exit. I think that's the last thing that we need to do in Act 1. Sweet. So I think that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying what you are watching. If you're not enjoying it, just watch it anyway, because that'd be really cool of you to do. Thank you. As always, the relevant links are down in the description, and I will see you next time.